Alrighty, we are going to be getting started up now. Maybe? There we go. So yeah, we do actually have a Bond Enchantments deck already made up, a Mono Black Devotion deck already made up. I thought I had a Rakdos deck. Well, I do have to draw to death, I suppose, and I have the new Aristocrats, but we'll probably make another Rakdos deck at some point and play it. For kicking us off today, we are going to be playing with this Mono Black Devotion deck that I built up at the end of last stream, so give it a quick look real quick, and it is built around Great Merchant of Asphodel, which is awesome. We do run 4 copies of Underworld Dreams because I think that's awesome as well. 2 copies of Ayara. Arguably, you could go up to 3 if you wanted to. I'm choosing not to. You know, tomato, tomato. We have Yurok's Finlurker, Ty Merritt, which, yeah, I mean, I guess it's alright. Ty Merritt's a good defender. That's his place, right? Gains you some life. He's good against the aggro decks, and it's good devotion. We have Priest, Agonizing Remorse to attack our opponent's hands, Witch's Oven, 2 Gutter Bones, and 3 Cauldron Familiars. So seems fairly okay. But all that being shown and whatnot, we are going to go ahead and hop into some standard matches. Now, I did get started an hour and a half late this morning. Woke up really late, and then I had to wake up before I started streaming, you know. So we are probably not going to be streaming for the full 4 hours that I'd originally planned. Me and Eva ended up staying up real late. Well, I ended up staying up real late, and then Eva ended up waking up and feeling a little bit sick, so it's kind of good that I stayed up late and all this and that. Anyways, we'll be keeping this hand. I'm probably going to lead with the Finlurker, right? Our opponent looks to be playing Azorius. They could have some counter spells here for sure. So yeah, let's go for the Finlurker. Quench, maybe? Quench it is. Alrighty. Getting that out of the way early. That's what I like to see. Now just no more, please. Por favor. Thank you kindly. They are completely tapped. We can just Murder Shredder the Teferi. That's guaranteed removal on Teferi. I think we should as well. Things like Teferi just rub me the wrong way, you know what I mean? Trying to make mirrors. Ooh. I do like Mirror Maid. The only problem I have with Mirror Maid is every deck that I want to play it in, I want to play it at instant speed, you know? And I don't have enough Teferis or Leyline of Anticipations to do that, so. Although, wait, those only make sorceries flash, don't they? I don't know. I don't play... Exactly. I don't have enough Leyline of Anticipations to even begin to warrant to play a deck like that. So we could go Murder Shredder Cauldron here, which gives us a board that even if wiped, still is fun. Or we can go Finlurker, and they probably discard a land, maybe? And Ty Merritt. I say we attack the hand while we can. There's an opt. I don't know why people are so fond of that card. Don't get me wrong. You know, 1 mana, scry 1, draw a card. It's not bad value. I just think that there may be better value. What'd we get there? Dovin's Veto. Hey, I'll take it. The only thing Dovin's Veto really hits is our Agonizing Remorses and our Murder Shredders, but, you know.
I have just the trick for this.
Another Narset to replace this Narset. Let's hope they don't have a time wipe. Nope, they just played their other Narset down. Well, I would have at least let your other Narset die before you put this one down to die, right? Mass Manipulation. Mass makes this very difficult for us. Alright, this will at least make sure the Narset can't proc again, and then we can get down a cat just for the giggles. Neither one of these are too bad if they want to mass manipulate. Especially if they spin to mass manipulate this early, I'm happy, you know? I'm sitting rather pretty. Now all we do have left in our hand is Gray Merchant. A small finale. That's interesting. We don't want to give them too much. Right now they can only mass and take one thing, right? Put down this, kicks this to 6. When I play this, kicks it to 8. When I play this, kicks it to 10, which is lethal. Fuck it, let's try it. As long as they're not ballsy with their mass manipulation, as long as they don't use it too early, I think we got it. Ah, fucking Elite Guard Mage. Hey Chance, I hit plat today. Nice, Arrow, nice. Mono Black Devotion sadly isn't as good as everyone thought it would be. Yeah, I figured I'd try it out. I haven't actually played Mono Black, just solid Mono Black Devotion since it came out. So you telling me that kind of hurts my spirits a little bit, Arrow, not gonna lie. Let's get down another Tia Merit, and I guess pray once again that they don't mass manipulation us, because this plus this, or this plus this, is lethal. But again, they have to not gain any health. Mirror made copies of Mirror March and Major Ramp to get there. That sounds fun. Vivian gives creatures flash too. That's true. They planning on a board wipe here? On a time wipe? No, Glass Casket. That does take away our lethal, unfortunately. I don't know what they would bring back or what they would do, but let's go ahead and exile their Planeswalkers. We could gain life, I suppose. Oh no, they don't have any creatures. We couldn't gain life. Ah, it's the thought that counts. Alright, well we'll keep playing things down. We can't Gray Merchant yet and finish them off. Well, I guess now we can, that we have the priest. But again, it's gonna require that the priests stay on the board and they just keep getting more lands, which makes that mass all the scarier. Although they can still only mass manipulation one. Well, okay. Now they can take two things. It's getting a little worse. And they healed up. Well, if bad just keeps going worse and worse. Do they mass manipulate? No, they Tom wipe. Well, this is going terrible for us. Of course, it is control, and they do have plenty of land. Oh my goodness, 3 Gray Merchants of Asphodel. We'll time out on that. Underworld Dreams is a 3 swamp cost. Damn it, pings 1. Yeah, I have Underworld Dreams for sure. I got 4 copies. I just don't feel good playing these. I think we lose out here. Ultimately, they have the mass manipulations. We'll take this one in the can and take it as a learning experience. So how can we then better ourselves against control? Obviously, more Agonizing Remorses is good. More Witches' Ovens probably isn't bad. Just remove the Cauldron Familiars altogether. We might want, and I keep forgetting about some of these new cards, but we might want that goat creating motherfucker. Where is he? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Woe Strider. It has escape, so it's better against control. You know, as long as it doesn't get exiled. And if we're going to lose our creatures, we can at least scry. I think it's pretty good. So how then do we work this into the deck? Because 4 copies of Underworld Dreams, I kind of want to keep that. Our 3 slots are just so taken up in this deck. I want at least 2 Woe Striders. I think that means that I need to get rid of 1 Underworld Dreams. Maybe 1 Nightmare Shepherd. Although Nightmare Shepherd is, like, that's a combo with Grey Merchant. Granted, it's a little harder to hit, I suppose, than just going straight up Grey Merchant. We could kick out a land. We have some scry now. We have draw ability with a Yara and Priest. So we saw there that it's kind of hard to hit it. Maybe we go 3 on Witch's Oven. We do have Woe Strider now, which is a sack outlet. So we'll try it again. You do not want Woe Strider in the deck? I think I do. Woe Strider has low mono black devotion, true, but up against control, it's a 5/4 body, you know? Every time they go to time wipe us or whatever, we can still get the card back. We're not using our graveyard for any other interaction, really. This is terrible, by the way. That's better. Shit, honestly, I want the Nightmare Shepherd. I really do. It's a question of, like, are they playing control or are they playing aggro, right? I think I'd rather attack their hand. 25. Am I running 25 lands? I thought there was only 24 in the deck. I may have misclicked on the lands. But there should only be 24 in the deck. You have 4 passages? Oh. Oh, someone else was saying play 21 and 4 passages. Okay. I'd completely missed that. Okay, so I think we do this and then do an Agonizing Remorse. Or do we take their best card and then let them choose from their worst? Let's go Urox Finlurker first. What do y'all think here? What do y'all normally do? If you have a chance to randomly discard and then a chance to selectively discard, which do you go first? Wait, why do I want passages in the deck though? That's what I'm not understanding. Questing Beast is not good for us, so guess we should have Agonizing Remorse there. Hydroid Crisis makes it almost impossible for us to get to where we're going. Death Sprout's bad. I think we take the Crisis. Crisis heals them. Ultimately kills us. Can't swing in here. You thin your deck out quicker to draw more cards that aren't lands. Oh. Yeah. We're in a pretty tight spot here. If they play a land, they can casualties us, which would be bad. But if we can get down our other Nightmare Shepherd, we're alright. Hydroid Crisis, that's not really that good for us either. But at least it's only a 3/3. We do have to take that, because I want double Nightmare Shepherds down before I'm trading like that, really. Underworld Dreams would be so excellent, but I need this right now. I need that. Now, granted, if the Nightmare Shepherds die, they do come back as little 1/1, so they can't still block the Questing Beast. But they just played a Nissa, so this is alright. They might still swing in with Questing Beast here. Hell, they might swing in with everything, honestly, if they're going to swing in with Questing Beast. No? Just Questing Beast. Alright, well, I'll take the trade there. Maybe, unless they have some combat trick, which would be really weird. Yeah, just gonna take the trade. Alright. So that Nightmare Shepherd had to bite the bullet. That's alright. Oh, 2 Underworld Dreams. Well, it puts them on a timer, if nothing else. Can we afford to swing in? I think so. I think we can afford to swing at their Nissa. Ooh, they're blocking it. Fantastic. Deathless Riders are really good. Deathless Riders. Let me check those out. Oh, they just Aether Gusted their own. Nice. Yeah, Mono Black Devotion doesn't seem that, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Consistent, you know? Like Mono Red, we were taking down people quickly and efficiently. Now, it doesn't have to be quickly, but I do want it to be efficiently, and Mono Black just seems like it misses its hits, you know? Like you're waiting for one of these 4 drops, and you have potential to draw into it, but like, you know. What if you don't? What if you just don't draw into it and your opponent controls you? Then you're in trouble. Or what if you just don't draw into it and your opponent ramps? Because ramping is so real in this meta. So real. Alright, so we block with the... excuse me there. We block with the Cauldron Familiar. Do I want to exile it? Exile it and get it back as a token. I mean, with how low a life we are, sure. We don't have any food currently interacting with it. If we get a Witch's Oven, maybe we use it. Grey Merchant. Oh, we don't even have enough mana. That would be fantastic, though, especially now that we have Underworld Dreams down. Right? Right? Okay, so Nissa can't ulti yet. I think I do want to swing at least one of them there. That way, if we do hit a land on next turn, we can Grey Merchant for the... Oh, no, we can already Grey Merchant for the kill, right? Unless that Hydroid Crisis. That is a very big thing. The Hydroid Crisis, they're going to be tapping all their lands anyways, right? How much can they Crisis for? 2, 4... 5, 6. They can only Crisis for 4, which gives them 2 health. Which means I should swing in at the face, right? Because this deals 1, which puts them in lethal. And if I swing in with these 2, so if I hit a land next turn, even if they play their Crisis, well, unless they play another land, if they play another land, then I'm still, I'm still out. Shit. Okay, so if they don't play a land, and they still play their Crisis, and we draw into a land, we still have lethal. If we draw into a land and they don't play their Crisis at all, we have lethal. But yeah, if land plus crisis happens, we're in trouble. Oh, no. I didn't think about that. They have Paradise Druid plus lands, and then they can Nissa as well, so that's actually enough to gain them one more life, which puts them safe. Oh, you hate to see that. It's a casualties. Ah, well, you really hate to see that. Why wouldn't they destroy target creature? That doesn't make any sense. I had 3 creatures on the battlefield. They just absolutely declined killing a creature. Now, unfortunately, our Grey Merchant doesn't have lethal. Let's see. 2, 4, 5. 2 more is 7. You know, it's really unfortunate. We're about to be 1 point away from killing them. 1 point. If we can hit a land. Oh, no. We'd have to hit 2 lands. Oh, man. This game, it's slipping away. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to do. Oh, no, yeah, I definitely know what to do. Scratch that. Oh, and we have to do it now, too, because she's at ulti, so yeah. Get out of here, Nissa. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you, girly. We're in such a tricky position now. Now they do crisis. They get all their health back, and I don't think we're coming back from this, ladies and gents. What's the best way to build a deck for brand new players? Don't spend your wild cards. Build with what you have. If you're brand new, you know, I would recommend only ever spending your common and uncommons until you're comfortable in the game, you know, and you know which direction you want to take it in. And I would really only spend your mythics and your rares early on cards that you can play in both fun and competitive decks. That way you can sort of get double use out of them, because everybody likes being fun and everybody likes being competitive. So find your cards that are there for you, that are in the competitive scene and that you find fun to build around, and that's what I would focus your mythics and rares on. And besides that, I wouldn't spend your mythics and rares. I'd wait. What did they just take from me? Legions in my cat? That's a little weird. Alright, so that's lethal if we can hit it. But again, if they play crisis, it's not lethal. It's what a game, what a game. I gotta say, Simon, you're pissing me off. They're swinging all in. That's still lethal on me, though. So I have to, which means that isn't lethal. Man, isn't that a bummer? Isn't that a fucking bummer? Oh, no. It still would be lethal. I forget we get to get the Murderous Rider back. If we so choose. I do think I will so choose. Since they didn't play the what's it called there? Yeah, this is potential for lethal. Give me a land, game, you son of a bitch. I'm so salty. So fucking salty. Put Deathless Riders, put Woe Strider in sideboard, make it best of 3. I'm not playing best of 3. There's no reason for me to restart on best of 3. I think the Deathless Knights are okay, but then our deck's really getting to cost. I guess if you take out the Priest though, because Priest doesn't really run too efficiently in this deck. Take out Priest. Should have known Death was going to be a common thing. Something like that. Gain life. We gain life with the cats, we gain life with Merit, and we gain life with the Yara, so it's not bad. Not bad. Oh, and we gain life with Grey Merchant. Yeah, sure. Alright, let's run this deck one more time. One more time. And then we'll move on to another. This is a bit greedy, but we do get to attack their hand and get down on Yara and then potentially into Deathless Knights, which just in itself is very brutal. Sure. Sure. Also, it means if we can draw into Grey Merchant, we'll be at 9 devotion already, right? Just fucking nuts. Oh, and there's the land, we need it. Alright, let's see what you got, opponent. Pocket Jaces. Whoa. Ooh. I don't like any of these, actually. This is the worst fucking hand you ever want to see. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, Shatter the Sky we don't care too much about, because if it kills our Deathless Knights, fine, whatever. I really hate Ashiok. Dream Trawler is going to be a bitch for us, but we can hopefully get to a Murderous Rider by that time. Teferi, I say, is the target, because it's just the card to beat. It's just so terrible. It's so low cost. Such a huge effect. Let's get it the fuck out of there. We go a Yara. They Murderous Rider our Yara. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't have played a Yara. Maybe I should have just waited on the Deathless Knight. But the problem with waiting up against a control player is, like, the longer you wait, the worse it gets. There's our Grey Merchant. We can hope that they target the Murderous Rider for the Deathless Knight, though, as that is a lot of damage. So, we'll swing in. Hopefully, maybe. They probably Murderous Rider. I am going to keep a Yara back so she can at least sacrifice the Deathless Knight. I don't think she can sacrifice herself, though, can she? Let's see. Sacrifice another black creature. No, she can't. Really? No Murderous Rider. What? Are you just planning on Shatter in the Sky with both those creatures down? Okay. Well, we can at least do this and draw a card. And we have another Deathless Knight, so we're not like losing nothing. I guess we would have drawn a card with Shadow of the Sky anyways, right? Whatever. They're at 4 mana. Next turn they'll be at 5, which is an Ashiok. So I think we go ahead and Agonizing Remorse here and take their Ashiok. Dream Trawler is life gain for him, but Ashiok is a body. And they have another Shatter the Sky. You're shitting me. You're actually shitting me. Murderous Rider is bad too because it's, again, lifelink. Lifelink is really what we want to avoid. Fuck. I don't want to see that Ashiok. I don't. Creatures suck, but Ashioks. And they won't play their Murderous Rider here. They'll save it to remove something with, like a true control player. So they're gonna kill our Deathless Knight here. All right, they should Murderous Rider it. Yeah, saves them 2 health. Now they Dream Trawler if they hit a land, which is super unfortunate for us because we don't have a Murderous Rider. We should potentially play more Murderous Riders. Like that should maybe be a 4 of in our deck. You should make a Rainbow Fires. I think I only have 2 Fires of Invention. Oh. I don't even care about their Murderous Rider. I mean, I do. Don't get me wrong, I do, because it's going to gain them life. But I really, really don't want to see that Dream Trawler. I wish I had enough to play both of these, because I would love to play Grey Merchant. Whatever, hit me with your Murder Shredder, you bitch, you. Dream Trawler. No Dream Trawler. Well, I'm not Murderous Ridering their Murderous Rider. It's not happening. I will play Grey Merchant. I will. I don't care that it only gains me 2 life. I care more so that it gives me back 2 Deathless Knights. These cards can win us the game just by face rolling. Our opponent has something they can play. What is this then? No. It could have been Castle Vantress. Why would you not Castle Vantress there if you're not going to spend your mana? There it is. There's the Dream Trawler. 0 mana to counter my Murderous Rider. Don't you love to see it? God, I love outplaying control. You don't always get to, but when you do, it is fan-fucking-tastic. Don't tell me they have some 1 mana... Oh, right. You forget all about Dream Trawler's effect of staying alive for fucking ever, Chance. Damn it. I do have enough to double Deathless Knights. The problem is they have the Murderous Rider to defend. So, like, this is close to lethal, but no cigar, unfortunately. So they block a Deathless. We get in with 6. They heal for 2. Question is after that, they probably swing in with Dream Trawler and then board wipe us. Right? Because then they draw a card from Dream Trawler and they draw another card from Shadow the Sky off of Dream Trawler. So yeah, they swing in, it becomes a 5/5. They heal up 5, go to 11, then they Shatter the Sky. God damn it, don't you hate control? Fuck, I just wanted to win 1 game with my Mono Black Devotion. I guess this is what happens when you play a deck 2 weeks late. Why do you not Shatter the Sky there? Like, if I'd drawn into another Grey Merchant, then what, you know? Or this even. This is bad too, right? What do they have instant speed that can stop us? I'm missing something. I am 10,000% missing something, but I'm going for it. Untap Dream Trawler maybe, or bounce it and then it comes back and it can defend. Tyrant Scorn. Okay. So they're still down to 4. I leave Deathless Knight in hand in case they Shatter the Sky. Should have top deck Gary. I know! That's what I'm saying! Shit! If I could just top deck. God damn it, why am I not good at Magic? Alright. Seeing your opponent, what do you do? They're still in trouble if I can draw into a Grey Merchant. Like, even if they Shatter this guy here, if I can hit a Deathless Knight Grey Merchant. Oath of Kaya. On Deathless Knight. God. This is why you hate control, because you always get so close and then they're like, nah, I think I can stay alive a little bit longer. God, I fucking hate you. Alright, I think we're going to concede. We're going to see what we draw here, but no matter what we draw, I think we lose. Oh, hey! There you are. You son of a bitch. You sneaky, wily coyote. Oh, boy. Alright, let's build a different deck. That deck has my blood boiling. Let's go for a Rakdos. I really like Dreadhorde Butcher, but I don't know if it's actually effective or not. Y'all know? Y'all know what I mean? I would also like to play a 5-color Niv Mizzet deck. I feel like there's some potential in that. Or maybe a Golos deck. Really enjoyed that Dryad Golos deck. If we could refine that a little bit, I think it'd be quite alright. I think Agonizing Remorse is just fantastic as a 4 of in most all decks. Alright. So this is the base, right? This is the things that need to happen. I guess you also play a Judith, right? I only have 2 copies. I'm not picking up any more. You can't convince me on it. I mean, Burglar Rat's not terrible in this deck with the Kroxa. And the Agonizing Remorse keeps their hand low. Do we play something like a Spawn of Mayhem? For like a finisher. I think Claim the Firstborn is pretty much a given as well. I know it's not very conventional, but I tell you, I really like the fling Dreadhorde Butchers combo. I really do like it. I suppose Bone Crusher is not terrible. It's another solid body and some more instant speed damage. Wonder if something like Annex in a deck like this is any good, right? Because you can keep sacrificing the cat, which keeps giving you back additional 1/1s to keep sacrificing, right? And what is our sack outlet here? Do we go for Priest? I think Priest over a Yara. If, well... Who's that hairy little goat fella? I always forget his name. Woestrider. Obviously, we're going to need some removal in here. And some lower cost creatures, huh? I think the Annex thing is a little too costly. I think we already have too many 3-drops. Thinking about running some Unchained Berserkers, honestly. Like, think about it. It dodges to Fairy, can attack through Dream Trawler, like, can't be blocked by Dream Trawler. Probably pretty good against the Ajani decks, you know, the mono white enchantments, the Selesnya enchantments. do y'all think about Unchained Berserker? It looks okay to me, but and I don't think it really gets played as much as what it maybe should. Like protection from white, that's just straight up protection from Tef, right? I'm gonna throw in 2 copies. We'll see how it goes. You know what? Fuck it. To round out our deck, we'll just finish it off with them. We can always go back and change it later. But y'all know me. I like to experiment, so. Blood Crypts. I do have 1 Temple of Malice. Fabled Passage. I almost say a Lotus Field's worth it. We can draw a Lotus Field. We don't have 3 Fabled Passage. Is the only reason why I'm, or 4 Fabled Passage is the only reason why I'm debating it. Seems fun, ish. Hey, we don't have any removal. That's our thing. I guess with enough Mayhem Devils we can remove it. And claiming the Firstborn does allow us to take stuff. Let's try it out. We have Priest as well, which is semi-removal. If this doesn't play out, we can go and add in some Spark Harvest, right? Spark Harvest is great removal in a deck like this. Rip Chance. Oh, no, I see what happened. I kept reading y'all off of Streamlabs, and Streamlabs just didn't update. Oh. Alright, wow. Yeah, so I missed like a whole thing. You should put your skill set orbs into top decking? Yeah, I know, Arrow, I know. You had lethal, you had lethal? Doesn't that feel bad? I think I'd rather have a Witch's Oven down. Oh, wait a minute. I'm still playing the fucking Mono Black Devotion deck. I didn't even change my shit. Cat Gray on Gray in hand on the cat. Black Gray. Deal 5, then attack. Chance rechat. Yeah, lethal. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Alright, well, they didn't Thought Erasure us, so we might as well semi-Thought Erasure them, right? Thief's Sanity, Tyrant Scorn, Dock Collapse. Well, Jesus fucking Christ. I think we take away their Thought Collapse. They don't have the mana for it now, but ultimately it becomes the biggest thorn in our side, right? Sure, they can Thief of Sanity here. But relying on my heavy top deck skills, I can draw into a Murderous Rider. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Okay. Sure. Alright, so that stops their Thief of Sanities from doing anything. I think I'll follow it up with another Nightmare Shepherd. Well, then again. Let's see what they got. Didn't say please. Well, I don't like that. Another Thief of Sanity and a Finale of Eternity. I think we get rid of the Finale, honestly. Play a cat down. Get that combos going. And since we do have the Witch's Oven, we won't be exiling the cat. Murderous Rider. Think I give a damn? No, I'll just make food, bruh. I don't even care. Oh yeah, then they get to Thief of Sanity. Right. I guess I do care. Oh well. Let's see. Witch's Oven of their own. Ooh. Ooh. Well, thankfully they don't have enough mana for Didn't Say Please, so I'll just play another Nightmare Shepherd, if you don't mind, good sir. Oh, I didn't use my Witch's Oven there. Oh, yeah, I did. I did it on the Nightmare Shepherd. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, chance for each initial lethal, Black Castle, that should be in mono black deck as well. Thank you for adding Blood Crypts, Rip, chance in case you didn't see, you missed lethal. I saw it, I saw it. Should've got it, yeah. Yep, sorry for missing chat there for a little bit. Let's see what they do here. They do have enough mana for Didn't Say Please now, so we'll have to play around that. Gonna go to my turn. My turn, my turn, my turn, my turn, my turn, my turn. We're gonna decline that because again we don't want to exile our kitty cat, we want to play it back. Yeah, Didn't Say Please, can't counter it. Ooh. So do we pump fake the Underworld Dreams then? Unfortunately, I think it's a yes. I think we need to Murderous Rider these Thief of Sanities before they find removal for our Nightmare Shepherd and can start destroying us with those. So, here you go. Counter it. Go ahead, counter it. Ooh, a Wosh Rider. Well, I won't say no to a Wosh Rider. Yeah, not that I could, even if I wanted to, but y'all get the point. Tef, the Tom Fucker.
I'm known for my excellent time.
Fuck. Whatever. What a loser. Blame Streamlabs. I am, Alvaro. I'm 10,000% blaming Streamlabs. Alright, so now we're going to get double dicked by the Thief. It's going to suck, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't even like the art for Thief of Sanity. I really don't. Scary as shit. Like, what the hell is that thing? You know? Spectre. I don't think so. That's definitely two creatures. If that's not two creatures, there's something wrong. What's going on? You just getting rid of all my good stuff? Sure. Well, we got Wosh Riders to play. Hey, Rock Fin Lurker. Cool. Well, this is a bit of a catch-22, huh? I guess we'll get rid of the Murderous Rider. Whatever. Man, all these goddamn control players. Oh, no. Never mind, I know what it is. It's the fairy, isn't it? You see, I think Wizards has a thing. They can't allow Teferi to not dominate. You know, we had 5 mana for a while, and when they sensed that it was about to rotate, they were like, ah, fuck, guys, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Esper is no longer gonna be the center of the universe. Like, shit, we fucked everything. And they're like, no. We'll drop Teferi's cost by 2 and make him even more annoying. Everyone praised, right? That's the day that Rudolph got his praise for his red nose. Should only attack with 1 thief. Should have killed it. I know. Should have killed it. Should have killed it when I had the fucking chance. Oh boy. Uh-oh. You know what I did see that was really, really sick? Saw your rock, cat oven, great hinge deck, right? So every time the cat re-enters the battlefield, it does, you know, 2 damage instead of 1. You gain 2 life instead of 1. It double procs on the it double procs on the great hinge, so you draw 2 cards as well, right? How delicious does that sound? That sounds like the kind of deck that we can make. Sad because Teferi sucked. Yeah. I'll say this though, I haven't seen a shitty Teferi in my standard. I haven't seen a shitty Teferi since I've been playing. Now, granted, I didn't see the Planeswalker Teferi. I didn't see the Planeswalker deck Teferi, so I guess that one could have sucked. But you know what? I'm done. I don't want to finish this match. I clicked on the wrong deck, damn it, okay? Oh shit, we're all the way back down to gold tier 4. Well, have no fear. If we get to getting our asses kicked too much, I can always mono red grind it right the fuck back up, right? It took us like 30 minutes to win 4 matches. So, not too worried there. Add black castles. We're not playing the mono black devotion deck anymore. We're playing the Rakdos sacrifice. Well, that's terrible. Sure. Don't get me wrong, I like the Witch's Oven. Potentially should have kept 2 Witch's Oven over 2 Claim the Firstborns. We'll see. We shall see. Bum, 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 bum. So our chances for drawing untapped lands here should be fairly high, as opposed to every other card in our deck. So, kind of banking on that. If not, it's fine, but nope. All right. I like a Judith, but I like land more, so. Are they playing Mono Black Devotion? Alright, so we could play our Croxa, but it doesn't give us a defender. This doesn't give us too much either. We could claim and sack. Doesn't give us that much. Do we set up for a priest? Because if we go priest this turn, get our Lotus filled, then we can double claim 2 of their things, sack them with priest, make them sack their 3rd thing, right? Now, this does turn our Croxa offline until we can hit some more mana, but we have other things to play, so. It's still good in this deck? Maybe. I'm not such a huge fan of the castles as I once was. Especially Castle Locthwain, because I always end up killing myself. Like I'll straight up end up dealing like 5-6 damage to myself with just that card. Alright, pass to attackers. We can't really defend here. So, as they say, let the ass kicking continue. How is it that hard to understand? You just swing in with everything, man. Yep, Midnight Reaper too. There you go. I like how we stop playing Mono Black Devotion, our opponents start playing Mono Black Devotion. It's literally just like that Mono Red deck from yesterday. Witch's Oven. Okay, so we go claim here. Claim here, because that's the most damage. Next to combat, swing, swing. Swing. And you go priest. We are going to take one more bit of damage here. That's okay. Sack, sack. I'm sorry, 3 more points of damage. I don't know what I'm talking about. But hey, look at that. We rounded out with a Mayhem Devil and our opponent having absolutely nothing on board. So I think that's okay. Rankle. Oh, shit. And that just bite the fucking bullet. See what they make us do. Each player loses 1 life and draws a card. We sacked the priest here? Let's see. Let's see. Spawn does give us a defender up against their Rankle, so there's something there. If I play Kroxa, I can tap it with the Witch's Oven. I have 5 mana total. This ends up costing 3 if I can deal damage, which I can. So then I have 2 mana left over, which is enough for a Kroxa, but not enough for Kroxa plus life gain. So I can either get down to Spawn or I can gain health with Witch's Oven. Gaining health only puts us at 4. So that's not good enough. So I will need to do this. And actually I'll need to go full control. So do this. Resolve. Yeah, we do want it like that. So that procs. Then we sack. We deal 1 damage to face. I think we can undo this now. They probably discard a non-land here. They probably have one that they don't mind giving up. Oh, shit. There you go, Mayhem Devil. Next to combat, swing in here. We can priest and make them sack their Rankle if worst comes to worst. Right? If they're gonna sacrifice our, if they're gonna make us kill our spawn somehow, we priest and get rid of their Rankle. So, green deck doesn't have any ramp. The highest costing cards are 4 except the Great Hinge and something like that. That sounds really interesting. I do enjoy a good Great Hinge deck. Is it like Questing Beast and all and Lovestruck Beast? A whole lot of Beast. You can come in, sweetheart. Well, I may have to move that door stopper. Can you push it open or no? Yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna mute real quick and talk to Eva for a second. Hey, we got him! Yeah, fuck you. Clark Kent. Alright, y'all give me just a second. And we rank back up. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. That was good. We're going to go ahead and hop into another match with our Rakdos. Super happy about that win, actually. Jebediah. What a name. What a name. I've won a lot. And the new indestructible creature. The Nylea. I forget she's only 4 cost as well. Seems fun. Scorch Spitter. So we're up against mono red. I think we actually go ahead and Fabled Passage here and get a red mana. I believe the play is to go Priest on turn 2. On turn 3, we double claim and do that whole shenanigans. If the Priest can't survive. Obviously it's mono red, so shock is very, very real. But I think that's our best course of action for minimizing the amount of damage that we're going to take and their amount of creatures on board. Oh, they also play a lot up the stage. That's not good for us. Alright, so yeah, Priest here. We'll ignore the Mayhem Devil for now. Don't get me wrong, I want to play it, but I think going ahead and wiping 2 creatures off their board might be... Unless it's a Cavalcade deck, in which case they might have creatures to spare. We'll have to see. Wow, 3 Scorch Spitters is not what you want to see off the bat. Alright, so do we double Priest? We can get rid of 3 of their creatures if we do. That's not bad. That's certainly not a bad thing. But if I can get down a Mayhem Devil and do it, then we can get rid of all of their creatures. I think I'm going to be greedy. We just need to live 1 turn. Priest, Mayhem, y'all just live for one turn. Well, Priest, I guess you gotta live for 2, because you had your 1 turn. This is it for all the marbles. Obviously, we let all this damage ride for fear of whatever the fuck they may have. Embercleave, okay. On a Scorch Spitter. You know what's kind of good about that is we're about to get that Scorch Spitter Embercleave. Bone Crusher. You hate to see it. You hate to fucking see it. Oh, exactly what we didn't want them to have. And we have 0 way to sacrifice their Scorch Spitter once we take it now. So it's really not even worth it. This is what you get, Chance, when you're greedy up against mono red. Oh, yeah, right. We already played that land. Alright, well, we're just going to have to take it. We're just going to have to take it on the chin. How did you get the Nyx basics?
Hey, don't start any fires without me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't worry. I brought company.
Yep, so that's a loss. That's a hard loss. Fuck! Don't you hate it when you have the right play and you decide not to make it? Yeah, I know. We could have Mayhem Devil and lived there, but what's the fucking point? Even if we get a Priest in, she can't tap. Yeah, we screwed the pooch by waiting that 1 turn. So, lesson learned, mono red, don't wait the turn. Just fucking do it. Oh man, that's brutal. Your basic lands in play. Oh. Hell, I don't know. These? I don't know. They're in my decks when I make them. We don't have any red mana, but I like the Witch's Oven, Agonizing Remorse, so... Apparently we're not getting any red mana either. Duly noted. So our opponent's probably playing mono red, and they probably have a shock. That's what that little stall out there was for. Hey, look at that. When you're right, you're right. There's some red mana, but we don't quite need it yet. So we will go ahead and Agonizing Remorse, Infuriate, and a Phoenix of Ash. Well, if we exile the Phoenix, it's gone, so... Yeah, let's do that. 1 life to exile a hasted and flying motherfucker? Yeah, I think so. They're going to shock us in the face again. All they have left in hands right now is Infuriates, light up the stage. So we see everything they can play. Here comes Scorch Spitter. Spitter plus double Infuriate's certainly not fun. But we can just claim the Firstborn Witch's Oven, the Score Spitter. Is that better? Yeah, I think we learned last time, don't wait, right? Don't wait, Chance. That's what you said. So we're not going to play the Mayhem Devil. We are going to go ahead and claim the Firstborn, keep their creature count low, keep them unable to play anything, and then we will Witch's Oven. Get rid of that. Alright, so absolutely nothing for our opponents to do. That's how you like the board to be. We'll skip that. Robber of the Rich. Unfortunately, they can play both Infuriates on that and have a lower hand than us. They definitely should. Well, they should have done it there. We're gonna let that damage rod. I know they can double Infuriate if they want to, but they know that we know they have double Infuriate. So do they? You know, it's very complicated. Do they waste their double Infuriate here, or do they just use one? Just use one? Okay. Back to my turn. Well, I'll get down an Unchained Berserker, and I'll play another Agonizing Remorse. Let's see what they have. I guess I should have waited on the Unchained Berserker in case their other card is a shock. It's the only... Well, and even if it is, we still get rid of the Infuriate, so whatever. Embercleave, yeah, bye. Bye. Let me get in for 3 with the Mayhem Devil. Alright, still have Unchained to defend with. Found this app called it's on my phone, but it's got some good deck ideas on it. Alright, so we do block here. That doesn't do anything. Oh no, opponent! No, you don't even... Oh. You hate to see that. And your opponent just actually doesn't understand how the game's played. Oh, we could... I guess we can do it at instant speed as well. Oh, and we will do it at instant speed as well. Alright, well, let me show you how the game's played. Senior Kwame? Show you why mono red is not that good. At least not against Rakdos when I have Witch's Oven. Mono red is good, don't get me wrong. Yeah, you get it. You get it. I think this Rakdos deck is actually alright. But hey, Rakdos Aristocrats have been pretty good for a while, haven't they? Alright. Let's get into at least one more. Now, I think I gotta go. I think me and Eva are gonna go enjoy the day. So we'll basically be ending around the same time that I should have ended at if I'd started at 11. But yeah, gonna go get some breakfast and start our day. I do apologize for the late stream. This isn't a super strong hand, but I will keep for fear of mulliganing into a super weak hand, right? Woestrider claimed the Firstborn does still work as a combo for getting rid of creatures, so Red Horde Butcher. That's the easiest block of my life. Love to have had a Witch's Oven somewhere. 10th Street Dodger. Our opponent's also playing Rakdos Aristocrats. Question now, do we go Woe Strider and potentially double claim the firstborn next turn, or do we go Mayhem Devil, Woe Strider, and one claim the firstborn on the next turn? Yeah, I think that's much better, actually. Oh, potentially should have Agonizing Remorse, actually. We'll see. We'll have to hope. Say no blocks. They could have Skewer, in which case this sucks, or they could have had a Shock, in which case we're fine. Double Shock? Yeah, what a fucking player. What a fucking player. What a champ. Argument could be made that we should have removed the 10th Street Dodger, but we can always do that next turn, so. I'll take a Witch's Oven. Yes, indeed, I will. I will. Bitch. They probably drew into a land. What do y'all want to bet? Alright, one more since that one was so short. We're actually kind of doing kind of nice here. The glue. Better watch out. He'll make things stick together. We don't have any creatures early, but I like the Witch's Oven and I like the Agonizing Remorse early, so. Got a problem with it, fight me. Not really, though. I actually don't like violence all that much. I can probably tell from my calm demeanor. Do think we Agonizing Remorse before we Croxa here. Pacifism, Prison Realm, Conclave, Stone Cool Serpent. You want me to be completely real with you? I think we take away the Stone Cool Serpent. This is fine. Prison Realm actually does suck, so does the Conclave. But Stone Cool is something that we don't really have the power to remove right now. If they want to Conclave my Witch's Oven, that's fine. Because we have another one, so. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like the fact that they have so much removal already in their starter hand, though. That's scary. But at least we take out their damage, so we're not on like a timer of any kind. Which is good, because I get stressed on timers. I think we just go Croxa Witch's Oven here. Keep it simple. We will need it to be in full control. Alright, now we can take that off and resolve all. Y'all think they'd get rid of a land here? They do still have a Prison Realm for the Croxa. Pacifism as well, and Conclave Tribunal. Great thing about Croxa and Witch's Oven, though, is as soon as they go to Prison Realm or whatever, right, we just sack it, and then we can always replay it. So Conclave on the Witch's Oven. Beautiful. I think we go here, here, and hope that they Prison Realm our Woe Strider. Or try to, right? And then we Witch's Oven it. So, Conclave is gone. Arcanist Owl. I still haven't played that Prison Realm. How many cards do we have? We only have 3 over there. I don't think we're playing the Mayhem Devil. I think we will play the Unchained Berserker. Awesome. End our turn on that note. We really want them to use that other Conclave and that Prison Realm. If they're mono white though, our Unchained Berserker is about to go fucking ham. Like, actually, it's about to fucking demolish. Another Arcanist Owl. Really need to get some Claim the Firstborns, just take those bitches. Oh, you can't with Claim the Firstborn, that's right, because they're 4 mana. So how then do we deal with them? If we play Mayhem Devil, we can sack. That's only 2. I don't really like that. Sack, I guess. Ooh, another Woe Strider. Alright, let's go for another Woe Strider then. Alright, we can play our Mayhem Devil on the next turn, because I don't mind playing a Mayhem and taking out one of their owls. The glue! Sure is taking their sweet ass time. That's alright. They're going to allow the damage to go through. Fantastic. Just take it. Alright, so do they use a Conclave or a Prison Realm here? That is the question. They can still Conclave my other Witch's Oven, but since I have the Woe Striders, I still have a sack outlet. So, it's not the end of the world. And since they are mono white, they actually can't touch my Unchained Berserker. Conclave. Let's see what they're taking. Taking my Witch's Oven. I think we just let it happen. We don't want to sacrifice anything right now. And then we take the 6 to the face. Boom, boom. Back to my turn. So we can deal 9 here. Mayhem Devil for the kill, right? And you go sack, submit. 1. Sure. Sack, submit. 1. That's what you get, the glue. That's what you get for taking so damn long on your turn. Alrighty, well, we ended up going 3-0 with that Rakdos deck. So I think next time we come back to stream ranked, we're gonna be playing that deck because that was fun. That actually hit pretty hard, right? Fun for me to play. I think fairly fun for y'all to watch, and it's not mono red, so we can take a break from that. Alrighty, I think that is gonna do it for today's stream. Thanks everybody for coming out and watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. I know I did, and yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me. I am going to play us out with some. Well, I thought I was gonna play us out with some music. I'm gonna leave it on this for a little bit and enjoy the day, man. Yeah, I plan on it. Thank you, Maizen. Never know how to say your name, but thanks everybody again for coming out. I appreciate the support. I know it was a shorter stream. We still managed to get in for an hour and a half, so I think that's okay considering my lazy ass slept in. But next week we'll be back Tuesday through Thursday streaming, and yeah, daily videos as always. So see y'all either later tonight or tomorrow, and I'm going to get out of here and just let this screen sort of ride for a little bit.